Yo, what's cracking? Self Provoked, the MC on a high note crew right here with Underground Hip Hop Blog and DTLA. Peace. What up, man? Chilling. It's got its ups and its downs, but it's treating me fairly well. Can't complain, you know, it's like every other job. A lot of shit, like the whole distribution shit, the whole how to market yourself a little better, you know. Before I was kind of a little bit more careless, a little bit more, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna wear this fucking these sweatpants to a show, and you know, I learned many angles to the game and shit as far as trying to take it to a higher level and shit, or else I'd just be where the fuck I was back then and shit. Made a lot of mistakes I learned from. Well, to be honest, it's just, to me, underground's just a label, and I choose not to label myself so much. I'm heavy with the underground scene, and that's like the fools that keep it true to hip hop and shit. The whole like, I'm always down to hop in a cipher. I'm always down. Some fools running his mouth in a cipher to battle it out, freestyle, shit like that. So as far as selling out, I don't think you could say, or people could say that unless they're super ignorant to the term. But I'm not mainstream either. You know, I don't even like that label either. Like, I don't like no labels. I'm just a fucking cat with a microphone that spits on beats and shit. You know, whatever beat I feel at the moment. So that's how it is. I'm working on an EP. I just dropped the album, Triangles. That dropped October 28th. Now I'm working on an EP with the homie 92, aka Infamizi, which was one of the first producers I was working with. And this is when I'm gonna start experimenting with a little new sound. Not the typical sound that people levitate to after their boom bap phase. I'm still a boom bap head all day, but I'm gonna start fucking around with a little something different. And yeah, man, I'm working on that. I'm gonna start touring the end of February to the beginning of March. So I just got a bunch of other projects in the works right now. I feel good about it, you know, because every word I rap, I mean it, you know. I don't know. I could say I feel accomplished with what I'm doing right now. Where I'm at, of course, I see a bunch of room for progression, but where I'm at, I feel great being able to speak my mind and people backing it or disagreeing, which is cool, you know? So, shit, I love it. It's dope. Well, I have a collective of MCs on a high note. I work with them, but they're like my circle. Like, people have scenes and they say they belong to certain scenes. My only scene or my circle is my crew, which is on a high note. But as far as like a crew, like a Bone Thugs or Wu-Tang or something like that, crucial conflict or shit like that, nah, I don't think I'll ever do it. Just because the whole splitting percentages ain't my thing. I got no clue, bro. Fucking, I wish I had less, but nah, I don't know how many videos I got up. I think around probably like, maybe, I don't know, maybe 20 or some shit. It's not too many, but I think it's a little too much. Because I wish a lot of the old shit I dropped wasn't out there, you know? It's just like, you see how skilled you were back then, and you're kind of like, I wish I didn't put that out at the time. That's why I don't regret slacking off of my grind back in the day. Like when I was like 20 to probably 22, 22, I slacked off heavily. I wasn't dropping no type of music. I was just getting high and getting drunk all day and kicking it with doing things. And fucking I think that was a blessing in disguise because I didn't like where I was at as a skill wise. So I was able to develop myself better, and now that I lagged it so long, I could come out with what I've learned and all that shit, you know, like my skills developed. Shit, it varies, man. It goes from the last project I had a DJ Nobody, I had Daddy Kev, I had Kenny Siegel, Loudon, who else? Fucking. Right now I'm working with 92. I had a whole project with some cat Seth, the propaganda. So it varies, man. Like right now I'm trying to stick to like a handful of producers and that's it instead of going all over the place. But yeah, those cats pretty much produce all my shit. Or have produced my shit. Shit, it all like depends on the deal and shit. Like if I'm making some money and I'm not being played and it's not a 360 deal, then I'm all for it, you know. Like, but if it's some bullshit, then I'll turn it down. You know, I already had to turn down a couple. Nothing crazy. One was pretty cool, but nah. Uh, yeah, man, I like this independent shit. You know, if you understand the whole marketing side to it and how everything works and the like distribution and streaming money and all that shit, you could be making money as a independent cat. A lot of people don't know the game. A lot of people hold certain knowledge from people just in order to control other people's pockets so they could be making a cut from that person, you know. So a lot of people don't know that if you're making a if you even if you don't have a huge following, you can still be getting your little monthly checks and shit, you know. Yeah, but it's all about knowing what game you're in. You know, you're not gonna be right here busting your ass making music and fucking doing shows, yet you don't understand the whole money side to it. And you're gonna end up getting played and shit. So I'm not trying to get played. I'm trying to understand this game fully and eventually start my own company. You know, right now I got On a High Note clothing. That shit's doing real good. Yeah, man, I'm just trying to get to know this shit a little more in depth. I've always had the same circle of homies around me since I started and shit with the whole rapping. So I wanted to kind of bring us together and just affiliate ourselves, you know, because a lot of people think I affiliate with this person or that person or this person. And to be honest, I don't. And I don't want to be seen as an affiliate. So there goes my ego talking. But, you know, I just wanted to make something, clarify a few things. Like, these are my people, this is my circle, this is the brand, this is what I'm pushing, this is what I'm trying to make blow up. And every single person has their own solo grind within it, you know. Besides being dope at what you do or practicing what you do, be consistent, because I made the mistake of not being it, and I noticed how it affects you and your career. One thing not to do is shit, I don't know, this is gonna sound super corny, but don't, like, it's cool to exaggerate on certain things or put a little image up, but don't be something that you're completely not, because that shit will be see-through as fuck. And I see it all the time. I see cats rapping about like cash or how many bitches they be fucking and whoop de fucking woo. And it's like, bro, no, you don't. Or about being the plug or being this and that. It's like, no, you're not. You know, so little shit like that you can see through. And my advice would be kind of like, you could play around with certain things, but just make sure there's a little bit of you in there, in there, you know. Just don't exaggerate too much. But I got asked this question like 3 days ago by a homie. Damn, I don't know shit about cars, bro. So I like how Range Rovers look. An all black Range Rover, nice rims. I don't know, like, I don't, shit like that, bro. I'm not a car person, to be honest. I'm actually gonna drop one in like 3 weeks to Jiggy Jiggy. It's one of my favorite songs off my last project. Jiggy Jiggy, yeah. Have a good time, you know, like kick back, like just fucking Jiggy Jiggy, you know, like I don't know. It's not. It don't have like a exact definition, but it's just like get jiggy jiggy. That shit's jiggy. That shit's dope. That shit's like, you know, like it's a little term for that. Depends, man. Depends what kind of music I'm trying to make. If I'm trying to bar out, then I'll just make sure I'm in the zone, you know. Like I have to hear a beat that like makes me want to like spit those bars. There's also some songs oh, like Handcuffs. You guys posted Handcuffs on your channel, and it was funny because I saw the hate, and it was funny. And then there's a lot of cats that expect MCs to just hop on a beat and just try to rip as hard as they can. Like, yo, like I want to like show my skill. Like I'm kind of over that, you know. I still do it, but I'm kind of over that. I'm trying to make like songs to vibe to sometimes. You know, sometimes you don't want to hear a fool go all like, here's my dictionary words and here's what I learned, like, or here's how this wordplay and shit. Sometimes I just want to hear a dope hook with a chill, catchy flow, and so it depends on my mood, man. If I'm trying to make some like straight barred out shit, like I'll need the beat and I'll need the mentality, which is usually my arrogant side. When I'm rapping on those type of songs, like I like to be arrogant as fuck. You know, I talk a lot of shit. As far as making a dope song, like content wise and like the whole vibe, it's just about my mood, man. There's times when I don't write for like 3 months because I write some shit, I'm like, fuck, this is trash, like I don't feel it at all, and I'll throw it away, you know. And or it might be my mood completely, because sometimes those lyrics that I wrote during those times where I wasn't feeling it, I pick up those lyrics like 3 months later, and I'm like, hey, these are pretty dope. And then so it might be my fucking, I don't know, bro. I'm not bipolar or anything, but I'm fucking weird, bro, in my moods and shit. So I don't know. Well, I think you need the hate. Well, at the end of the day, it's like anybody, if I'm on somebody's page like throwing salt on a motherfucker, I must be unsatisfied in some certain angle of my hustle, you know, like if I dislike something, I'm not gonna go thumb it down, or I'm not gonna go write a comment on YouTube, yo, this shit's fucking whack. I'm just gonna be like, oh, it's not my shit, you know, and go find some shit I listen to. So it's just me understanding that there's different people out there with different mentalities, and I just don't, I can't relate to those mentalities. It's like there's people out there killing people, or people gangbanging, or people fucking doing stupid crimes, like getting locked up. I can't. Maybe I could have like related to that mentality back then, but now I can't fuck with that mentality. So I know that there's mentalities that fuck it. Like I don't know what they're going through. I don't know if like, you know, they got cheated on or what the fuck's going on. They might be bitching because they're just mad at life, you know. So I can't. I do it for the people that fuck with it, and the people who don't fuck with it, it's cool, you know. Like I don't know. It's funny. It's funny at the end of the day, man. We all laugh about it. I read those comments. My favorite hater comment was like, he sounds like a fucking crisscross mixed with Be Real or Cypress Hill. This shit's whack, but that shit had me busting up. I was laughing so hard. That was awesome. That shit was fucking dope. I was there only for like 4 days or 3 days. The trip took like a whole day. It was dope. I headlined a show out there. Shouts out to Insanis Clothing. They brought me out there. There was like 1,500 people. That shit was fucking insane. Best show I've probably done as far as numbers and energy and shit. Well, first things first, I don't know what the fuck they're saying. The energy is crazy, bro. Like I went there, I felt like I was like, fuck, I want every show I do out here to be how it was out there. You feel me? That was like inspirational as fuck. But it was dope, man. We got there, we landed, we fucking ended up going to like some club. Like as soon as we landed, we just went to a club just to go party, and people were recognizing me at the clubs, like in the streets and shit. So I was like, oh shit, this is a little strange. And it was dope, bro. Like the love's really real out there. Like they take me super serious, like a little bit more serious than I take myself, you know, sometimes. It's pretty crazy to see. Instagram, Self Provoked 818. Twitter at Self Provoked. Fucking Facebook, Self Provoked the MC. Fucking yeah, Spotify me, stream me, you know, make me a little money. And yeah, that's where you can find me. Or thank you guys for having me. Underground Hip Hop Blog.